seen him in a while.
Gotta get him a voice.
Did he really?
It's 7:48 and News Extra Time brought to you today by Gehring Civic Center. Here is Kevin Moody.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're going to tell you about a heck of a canned food drive that these folks have been doing. Roger Franklin and Jill Plake are here from Gary's Restoration, and they have had a food can drive for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months now to help out some pantries. And Raj, you guys are going great guns. This thing is just climbed up on itself, right?
It has definitely multiplied much and been much more successful than we would have ever imagined starting this.
Yeah. Now you started this in September. Explain how it, the idea and so forth.
We were thinking, as a company, Jill and I were putting our heads together for a advertising campaign, and we felt that offering some kind of discount or some kind of benefit to get your carpets cleaned, or the services that we offered, house cleaning, get some kind of discount by giving us some canned food, and we would give it to a local charity or local food pantry. Then we got to talking to Becca at First State Bank, and she had mentioned to us that the Our Lady Guadalupe Food Pantry at that point in time, or in July or August, had no food on their shelves, on their pantry shelves. So we felt, okay, that's going to be one of our charities that we want to donate to. So I was home telling my wife about this, and I said, honey, this is what we're going to do for our advertising campaign. We're going to have a food drive. She said,
you should say who your wife is, because everybody's going to know right away.
Oh, Leela.
Yeah.
Leela
okay.
Treehouse. So I was telling her, and she said, oh, that's a great idea, and went about the day. So the next day she comes up to me, she says, hey, I got 2 more businesses participating in your canned food drive. And I kind of looked at her and was like, well, I guess that'll work. We were just going to do it as a Gary's deal initially. And she had talked to the Blossom Shop and Tea and Company, and they were both on board. And the next day there were 2 more businesses, and then I got to talking to Jill, and I was like, Jill, this is something that we need to go global with. So we've got our heads together, talked to some advertisers at Charter and Star Herald, and within a week it was full steam ahead, and we had 22 local retailers participating in it, and have had probably 10 or 15 more since then add on.
Yeah, and it's been crazy. And now you not only have the Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish Food Pantry involved in here, but you're also helping one in Alliance as well, right? And over at Pine Ridge, right?
The Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, yes, we are. And matter of fact, we're splitting the food between the 2, Our Lady of Guadalupe and the Pine Ridge Reservation. We kind of felt that as a community, we are such a giving community, and we help ourselves here so much that we should reach out and help someone else. It's always good to reach across those borders and across the lines. We teamed up with a company out of Boulder, Colorado. You'll appreciate that. They're called Conscience Alliance.
Yeah.
And they're actually coming by today to pick up their portion of the food, because they are dropping off their toys and clothing up at the reservation this afternoon. So they'll be at our shop about noon, 1 o'clock, to pick up the food, and they're going to take it up there to their food pantry. They have an established food pantry and an established chain on how they distribute it.
All right. Let's give the mic over to Julie here. You kind of took the ball, or rather Jill, excuse me. I'm having a heck of a time with names today.
I'm called Julie all the time.
Are you called Julie all the time?
Yes.
Well, good. I'm called Mike all the time.
Okay,
So
there you go.
But you kind of took this over from Raj here, and kind of got the ball rolling and got all these companies going, and it's you got pallets of food, for crying out loud.
We do. We have a lot of food. You should, when you come in our office, any empty space is now full, plus a back room, plus wherever. So we've gotten a lot of food. One thing, what was really fun is that's our little logo. You can see the yellow can in the window, the I can, you can, we can, and we just kind of brainstormed. It went from one thing to another, just ideas, and then we just went, hey, that can be it. So That's kind of how you know you're participating.
Yeah. And
So-
boy, you got a lot of businesses involved here. I mean, Raj mentioned some of them, but man, you've got there's a lot of them in here.
We do, and what's nice, everybody offers something different. Like Treehouse, you can bring up to 25 cans to get 25% off. Blossom Shop does a drawing. If you bring in 5 cans, you get entered in an arrangement. Book Nook, she takes cans and then you can put it towards, you get 5% off your purchase. And everybody has just a little bit of a different incentive.
Yeah.
So it's been nice. And we, Country Club, they're doing a big drawing for a driver, which a lot of people have been bringing in cans because they want that driver.
Pink Bubba driver.
And then we went and talked to the Rotary and got them involved. So on Tuesday, when they come into their meeting, they bring cans. So there's a lot of people involved. It's cool. It's fun picking them up, and I've met a lot of people along the way.
Yeah.
I always check out whatever's going on there now, but it's cool. I really enjoyed it. People are so generous too. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, and it's a very giving
Mhm.
community, and like Roger said, we found out that maybe the toughest part of the year is in the summer, not necessarily the winter, and so there's a possibility you might do a little thing in the summer in addition to what you might do next year at this time of year.
Very
Right.
true. Yeah, with as much success as this has had to this point, it would make sense to possibly maybe change the dates or do 2 a year.
Yeah. All right. So if people still want to donate, they can. They just call you over at Gary's Restoration and bring some food, right?
Or look
they
for
can go to look for the can.
Look for
Yep.
the little yellow can or the big yellow can in the windows of all the participating businesses, Chiropractic Concepts in Gearing. Let's see, another Prairie Floral in Gearing. Fresh Foods in Gearing, if you're in Gearing and looking for some place to go. Or Scotts Bluff, there's 2 State Farm agents involved, Neil Smith and Angela Philbrick. First State Bank, Carl Trumbull,
Dana Cole.
Dana Cole, Cappuccino and Company, the Artistry. There are businesses
First State
galore.
Bank, Platte Valley Bank,
Platte
Valley
Valley
Bank, all
Bank.
the banks. Yeah,
And we
Big
even
Bank.
had somebody who has just Kirstenbrock Designs. They're a construction company in town, and he just wanted to be a part of it and got involved that way too.
All right.
And if they don't want to contribute cans or can't contribute cans, and monetary donations are an easier avenue for them, we ask that they just go ahead and make monetary donations to Our Lady Guadalupe Food Pantry. Just go right down there, talk to Pam, and write her a big fat check for $10,000. That'd be a great way to start the day.
And we will always come pick up. If they call us and they don't have time to come to us, we'll come to them.
All right. Very good. What's your guys' phone number, real quick?
308-632-3913.
632-3913. Okay. Very good.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.